Hello there and welcome back. So at this point, let's work with OpenFOAM. So in the video description, you should have the link now to download the cases after OpenFOAM. We also going to address Fluent, that will be later. But for the time being now, you download the case and you will find this folder. So here you have the mesh, and to mention that the mesh I downloaded from here. Now this is the website, you get it here. So it is originally, the mesh is in CGNS format, and honestly I don't recall how I converted. I'm quite sure I converted using a plugin in OpenFOAM, but that was a really long time ago, so I need to recompile that plugin. I need to refine that plugin or library, but for sure you can do it using commercial software and a commercial meshing tool and so on. For instance, Ansys Fluent student version, the one that we're going to use, you can do it, okay? Or ANOVA, the meshing tool that I like to use, the commercial meshing tool. So let's go back here in Linux. So I'm running VMware now. I'm using my virtual machine, but you can use Windows existing Linux as well, or your native Linux installation. It doesn't matter. You just need the compiled version. So you have the mesh, then you have these four cases. So this is a steady simulation. On a steady simulation, local tiny stepping, and this is the case that we take the original mesh and we add boundary layer using SNAPyX mesh, just to show off a little bit. It's not something that you will do. We know all the problems with the boundary layer, but just to show you off, and also to do a simulation with Navier-Stokes with boundary layer, because all the simulations that we're going to do are Euler simulations, okay? We don't solve viscosity. So there are some other, so I will take this occasion now to revisit the numerics. So all the numerics behind all the choices that we do in the discretization schemes, the difference between the steady and steady local time step, and why do I choose these gradients and so on. We are going to address that in a series of videos for this specific case on the numerics. So it will be very condensed just to cover that, and for those new in OpenFOAM now to demystify a little bit the numerics that we are going to use, which by no coincidence will be the same than the one used in Fluent. So we try to match the method. So at this point, let's move and work in the steady case. And to explain you, in every case that you enter, you're going to find this file. So log, this is a simulation that already run. Okay, so here you have the output file, the solver. So if you have problems and if you are going to ask questions, likely I'm going to ask for this file. This is the output of what you are running now. OpenFOAM, this is the post-processing, a whole bunch of information. Here you already have solutions. So you have Paraview, so the OpenFOAM solution and site solution. Remember, I recommend to use this format. It is way much faster, but nothing changed, okay? It's Paraview, you do the same. And then you have scripts. This is to plot now coefficients and so on, fancy stuff. And then the case setup, okay? You have this file as usual, this automatic script, okay? I don't like to put any programming, any loops, whatever here. Everything is linear. Now you have the steps and so on. So what I want to point out that all the cases I'm running with 8 cores, so depending on your computer change this value, okay? Just change this value automatically. It's going to update the script. So using this tool, it will change it now to 4, 8, 30, whatever you want to use. It will do some conversion. So be careful that you need to have the mesh. So you download the case, you will have it there, but be careful about that. You have the mesh, then some file manipulation. We're going to revisit this, check mesh quality, okay? Decompose to run in parallel, and then renumber mesh. So this also, when we address the theory, you're going to see, now we're going to look at the matrix and see specifically what is happening there. But this is just to accelerate a little bit the linear solver, especially works with very large meshes at the beginning. And then you run the case. So this is what we're going to do. 3 different cases using OpenFOAM, okay? In basic solution, then we move to Viscous, and then we get out of this bubble of OpenFOAM and move to commercial software. So see you in the next video. That will be the steady simulation. Bye.